Hey there guys, it's Joe and welcome to a very special unboxing video. This is probably one of my most anticipated games of the fall, and that is saying a lot because there's a lot of awesome games coming out before the end of the year. We got Fallout, there's Call of Duty, there's whatever, there's a ton of awesome games coming out, and I'm very excited. We've got Persona 4, Dancing All Night, we have the Disco Fever edition, and I'm very excited to unbox this thing because I am a huge Persona fan. It's probably my most favoritist game ever. I love Golden, and it's more Persona, and I love rhythm games too. Rock Band's coming out next week as well, which I expect an unboxing for because I got the big band box thing edition, whatever the hell it's called. So yeah, we're gonna be unboxing Persona 4 Dancing All Night, the Disco Fever edition for the PlayStation Vita, and I got my Kanji figure here just to show you even more Persona love, and he's gonna help me unbox it, but he's not because he's just gonna sit here. So anyways, let's unbox this thing. Anyways, just to show you beforehand, before we get into the all nitty-gritties, here's a nice little preview of what's to come in the box. We got some DLC, we got a keychain, some Vita skins, a pouch, some CDs, and obviously the game and all that type of stuff, but it looks really fancy. And again, actually, just speaking of fancy, the box is fantastic. It's got you and Rise on the front there, and it's nice and shiny, and it's pretty big for what it's worth. So yeah, I finally have a use for my Vita now for the next little while because I've been neglecting him for a while, and I'm sorry. Sorry, Vita. But anyways, yeah, other than that, let's show you what's inside. I'm gonna put my Vita down. First off, it is the keychain. So we got a nice golden teddy on the front there, and it's weighted actually really nicely. It's quite a heavy keychain, so it's nice, it's golden, it's shiny, and it's got Teddy, and Teddy's fantastic. Next up, just to show you the card here, we got some DLC costumes and a bonus song. Speaking of DLC, Hatsune Miku, if you're a fan of the Vocaloids, she's also coming to this game as well, so if you're a fan of that, you probably want to jump on board with this as well, but that's also something to look for in the future. Otherwise, next up, we got a Vita skin for, again, Persona 4, Dancing All Night. The one thing I did read, though, which is unfortunate for me, is apparently this is made for the Vita 2000, not the original Vita, so the Vita Slim, the newer one, and just kind of even taking a look, it's a little hard to see, but it is a little bit shorter from what it looks like. Width-wise anyway, so I don't think it's going to fit, unfortunately, on this one, which I'm a little sad about, but I have been considering going with the newer Vita, just in case this one, you know, decides to crap out on me or whatever, which hopefully it doesn't, but it's served me well. But just in case, I'll at least have a skin for it, and there's some pretty fancy colors that are coming out as well, so I don't know, I might jump on board in the future, but, you know, just in case, I'll have that. Otherwise, there's also a bunch of wallpapers to download as well. I have a bunch from Golden back in the day, but now I have even more Persona wallpapers I can put in my Vita, which is fantastic. Otherwise, next up, we have a nice pouch that shows Persona 4. We got Teddy on the back there, and on top of that, it's the same, I guess, infographic or image as this keychain. Otherwise, we got a nice Kuma, we got a nice Teddy on here doing his dance moves, and it looks fantastic. And on top of that, here's a couple of compartments from what it looks like inside here, and just to put your Vita and a couple of games and maybe some accessories, but it's a nice looking case. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but you know what? It actually also goes well with my 3DS case, so they can go together. I can even fit this inside that. That's pretty fantastic. Otherwise, last couple items of the Disco Fever edition, obviously a copy of the game, which again, very excited for, just to show you the artwork on the back there, and again, I forgot how small Vita games are. Just look how tiny that is. But yeah, so we got the game there, probably the most important part, because I'm very excited for Persona 4, Dancing All Night, and on top of that, the last item, which I'm actually probably the most excited about in this box, is the soundtrack. It's a 2-disc soundtrack. I can show you the artwork on both sides there. We got you and Teddy on there doing their dance moves and whatnot, and a bunch of silhouettes of everybody else. But on the back here, we have the first CD there, and I'll flip over. We got the second CD on the back there, so there's 2 discs, and there's over 50 tracks, or actually even more than that. There's about 63 tracks from counting real quick inside there, so very excited because Persona has always had some awesome music in their games, and I've heard a lot of the tracks on this are going to be remixes, or if not the same tracks from Persona 4 and Golden, and so even some new tracks, so I'm very excited because I love the music in Persona as well. Otherwise, that's about it. There's a nice little unboxing, but again, very excited about Persona 4. After this video is done and after I edit it, I'm going to start playing it because now I have a reason to play my Vita and some more Persona, so that's fantastic. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully, if you're a fan of Persona, if you're a fan of you know, any of the Vocaloid games, or if you're a fan of rhythm games in general, go pick up some Persona 4 Dancing All Night. The other thing I'll mention as well is if you're not looking to get the Disco Fever edition, if you buy the regular edition, the launch edition actually comes with the same Vita Skin. So if you want to get a Vita Skin, you can also pick up the same game, as long as you get it probably within the launch window. You can get this with this. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. More awesome unboxing if you like this video. You want to look for more video game unboxings. Hopefully a Rock Band unboxing for next week when it drops. Yeah, otherwise, expect a unboxing for Fallout 4, the Pip-Boy edition. And on top of that, the Loot Crate. Actually, from what it looks like, I got the Fallout 4 Loot Crate coming in next month, I guess in November. And otherwise, also in November, the Juggernog edition of Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And my brain's kind of slowing down a little bit, but that is also something you want to check out for. So if you want to click that subscribe button when that video drops, then you'll also see that. And otherwise, I don't think there's much else that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm going to go play some Persona. Have an awesome day, as always. I know I will for the time being. Have a good one. Peace.